Okay, guys, God willing, you could always reach me at shockonnow.com or shockforever.com. I want to tell you about a good website you should check out. It's called unrealid.com. You're going to see it on the top of the video here any moment, and also click more info. And here it is. The Real ID final rules are out. And see the picture of the ID. Let's go ahead and ride while we talk. As you guys know, I'm a Christian, and this applies to everybody, whether you are a Christian or not, and it applies to your rights, your privacy rights. And it also applies to the coming one world government, the one world global economy, which we already have, and the one world global monetary system. One of the things that a lot of believers will be interested in, I know I am fascinated by prophecy, is in the book of Revelation. It talks about this one world global system and a one world government where everyone will be required to have a mark either on their hand or right here on their forehead. Now, some believe that when the prophet... Hold on.
It's 1,000. It's 1,000. SV 1,000 though. Oh, they're fun bikes. Get it, it's better. Thanks, brother.
He wanted to know if it was a 650 or 1,000. Little does that guy know he's going to be on probably one of my most viewed videos on YouTube. He was asking, is that an SB 650? I'm on an SB 1000. But anyways, guys, you know, it's a beautiful day in California. I got nice people like this talking to me and stuff. And sometimes when I do these videos on, you know, the mark of the beast and the coming one world government, I know it's negative, you guys. I know it's depressing. I don't like talking about it either. But I wouldn't bring this up if I didn't, you know, love you guys. I don't care what religion you are, whether you are atheist, Wiccan, pagan. The fact of the matter is, we are going to have a national ID card. When you go to that website, you'll see it. Now, what's really frightening about this is people that do not know the ramifications of it. For example, you will be controlled more than ever. You know, we talk about America, how we have freedoms and things like that. Well, those freedoms are diminishing more and more and more. And this is why I'm doing this video, is I think it's good that people are aware of the national ID card. Now, I personally am a pre-rapture believer. I don't believe I'm going to be here when that happens. But I love people that are of the Wiccan faith, pagan faith, atheist, agnostics. You know, I mean, you guys, I really do love you guys. And as a true Christian, I want people to be aware of this national ID card. Some people say that it's going to have, and by the way, when you go to that site, unrealid.com, you will freak out. Some say it's going to have a radio RFID frequency. So, like, let's say I'm a cop, right? And I'm following someone and they do not have that national ID card. It'll register right here on my dash that they don't have it. So a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going to get the national ID card. I'm not going to become part of this one world global state, you know. Well, they can pull up behind you, like, to pretend I'm a motorcycle cop, right? And they can look and they're like, hey, this person's not carrying the card with them. And then you get arrested. This is real. This is not some conspiracy, you know, theory and stuff. Now, I have a lot of friends that are cops. I have subscribers that are police officers. And even they are concerned about it. So, here's what I predict. Well, I see it happening already with some of my loved ones, my family members and stuff. A lot of people are going to start meeting like have little group meetings where in the household where the family talks about this and says, you know, what are we going to do when they come out with this ID system, this national ID system? Are we going to take it? Now, a lot of people say, oh, they were saying that about the Social Security number, the system, the driver's license. Well, remember the criteria for the mark is what? We will not be able to what? What's the criteria? To buy or to sell. Well, there's all kinds of people with Social Security numbers that are buying and selling. They have cash. You see, when you go into a store, you don't need a Social Security number to buy or sell goods and services. You don't need a driver's license either to buy or sell. But a national ID system, and I gotta go straight. Let's hit this lady. Okay, this is confusing. Okay, go straight here. It's green. The national ID system, basically, they will be able to merge Canada, Mexico, the United States of America, into North American Union. Now, we know Obama, and by the way, you guys know I do not like Obama's politics, but this is not about Democrat, Republican. This is about you and I as human beings. Obama and Bush are both guilty of it, of pushing this one world government crud. And now, this is not good because my camera's loose and I'm going to be getting on some very high-speed freeways here. Okay. So this is some serious stuff, you know. I think we should talk about it. What I would do is really talk with your family about this one world national ID system. I'm just making sure my camera's set before I hit these high speeds. And really talk about it. Are you going to take a national ID card? Now, if you go to that site, one of the things it's a trip, is they're going to have to do all the driver's licenses all over again. A lot of you will be required to, yes, go wait in line and bring photo documentation and birth certificates. You know, I don't do videos like this just like on a whim. You know, I research it. I've been researching this stuff for a long time. And, you know, there's a motorcycle rider, a friend of mine, the Horsefly 87, and he probably said it best. He goes, well, you know, Shock, I mean, geez, what are we supposed to do? Just like let our houses go into foreclosure and let our kids starve? I mean, you know, what do we do? And I think he asked probably the most important question ever is, what do we do? You know, I do know that in history, God has always helped us when we've had nowhere else to turn. When it looked like there was no way that we would be able to get out of some major crisis, all of a sudden a miracle happened and we're able to escape it. He's done that for many of you, I know. So, my advice is, now is the time, guys. I'm just an average motorcycle rider, Christian, but I believe everything that I'm reading, everything that I'm seeing, says that we should really talk to our family about, you know, what are we going to do? Are we prepared? I'm prepared. My wife and I are prepared. If I told you how prepared we... everyone's stopping. If I told you how prepared we were, you'd think it was, we're overly prepared. But, I mean, I'm very prepared. Are you prepared? And another thing, too, is I hope if you're not on my friends list, you add me as your friend. And when the fit hits the shan, guys, we got to be there for each other. I don't care what your beliefs are. you know, this is about the human race, and when the times get tough, we're going to need to turn to each other. God bless you guys.